Hello, my name is Tamara, and I'm a conduit for Elion, the Voice of Light. Let us awaken together. I just got back from Idaho. It was a lovely retreat. Idaho is a beautiful place. It's a great adventure. I love the people. Thank you all for enriching my life. Now I have to get back to work because it's the holidays and they take over our lives. I want to speak on this because we let it overtake our lives. I don't mind the wonderful family events. I don't mind the religious events. I don't mind the atmosphere where you're giving to others and there's love involved. What I don't really care for is the myth of Santa Claus. It's been turned into greed, gluttony, and an unusual way to look at self. There's nothing wrong with magic. We all love magic. And that's in source energy. Teaching your children to give and it returns. Teaching your children to be more kind, gentle, and aware. This brings great returns. But telling a child, you ask Santa Claus and he'll bring you anything, is not the right approach. It's not beautiful. It's not kind. St. Nicholas gave to needy children. This is a beautiful story. It's a worthwhile story. Santa Claus will pass a needy child. If the child's lucky, they can hang a note on a tree somewhere and hope someone picks it up and gives them a gift. They're lucky to have a good meal for Christmas. Now, St. Nicholas might have helped, but Santa Claus can pass these children by because their parents have not the means to bring this to them. Then what happens the day you tell your child Santa Claus isn't real, or the kid at the playground says the same thing? You are now a liar. You made up this story, you gave them this hope, this wish, and it disappears in a flash. It is gone. There is nothing that will repair what you just did. I don't mind Santa Claus, but I think you could do it with more heart, more awareness. Television pushes Santa Claus. The internet pushes Santa Claus. The stores push Santa Claus. Why? So you buy. When I was a child, I believed in Santa Claus. One day my sister came home and asked my mother because a friend told her there was not one. She took us to our room and set us on our bed and explained there's no Santa Claus. My sister sobbed. I was just in shock. I couldn't think. Later, my sister told me that she was waiting for my mother to say that Jesus and God were also not real. It took her a while to come to terms to the fact that they weren't the same thing. That's sad. Then along come my beautiful children. Same story, only I thought this version would help. If you believe, there is a Santa Claus. If you do not, there is not. Well, my kids hung on to the believe part till my daughter went to school, came home and told me I was a liar. She screamed at me. She cried. That was a low blow. Thought I was being a good parent. Thought I was helping do this dream of magic. Didn't work. Now my daughter's come along. And she's decided, forget it. I'm not lying to my child. She tells my granddaughter the truth, that mommy and daddy are who give you Christmas gifts. She still has to behave, be good, and she only gets to ask Santa for one gift, but that's daddy. Daddy, one gift. Now she was able to either say Santa or not, but knowing the truth. Now she goes to school. And and a teacher's aide wants her to do something about Santa that Anna doesn't agree with. She gets taken to the office. Her mother is called. My daughter goes in, and the aide's trying to explain this and being quite pushy with my granddaughter. Tara said, "No, we did not lie to our daughter. She does not believe in Santa Claus. She knows who brings her gifts is her daddy, and she knows the truth. I do not have to later tell her that I lied to her." The principal agreed. The aide had to back off and let Anna do her project the way she wanted. Now, she's in the 3rd grade, and the kids don't believe anymore. And she came home to tell her mother, "They don't believe anymore, Mother." And my daughter asked her, "Now that you know that everyone is where you are, did you think I should have told you about Santa Claus? Or did you think I should have told you the truth?" My granddaughter looked her in the eye and said, "I'm glad you told me the truth because my friends are mad." So let's think about this. What are we teaching our children? Why are we lying to our children? This is a fable. This is a tale. It is not true. There was no Santa Claus. There never will be a Santa Claus. But there are good people that do wonderful things. There's magic. And there was a St. Nicholas. How can we teach each other to give with generous heart and not to go in debt, not to be in this ridiculous cycle of greed? Let's see what Elian has to say about this. Christianity. This is a beautiful religion. Christ, when he walked this earth, he spoke of giving, acceptance, of loving thy neighbor. And then you come full circle to where we are now. We, the energy, you, the human. Christmas has greatly departed from the teachings of Christ. Yet the family gatherings are beautiful. The religious movement in your church, your midnight blessings, your love, your music, all of this rejoices in the birth of Christ. The giving of gift, the gift of Christ. The giving of a meal, the beauty of Christ. Yet you've substituted the beauty of this holiday with the fixation of Santa Claus and greed. There's nothing wrong with the thought of Santa Claus, the giving. It's when you let everything around you subject you to debt, to running your life in a haphazard way, trying to find the perfect gift to show the person you care. Your gift should be the love you give each other. The gift should be small and have meaning. You're bringing forth the perpetual Santa Claus myth. There is magic here. But whether you tell the truth or you lean to the left and let yourself be guided by a lie can come around and be a harsh reality. Have you thought about the truth? Whether you let the Santa Claus myth take over your home, or whether you let your Christian beliefs fill your home. For Christmas is a Christian holiday. For those that enjoy it just for the holiday and not want to subscribe to the prophet of Christ, this is also acceptable. There is nothing wrong with this. But when you overdo the parties and the gifts and you run yourself in debt, then you should really rethink this belief system. For it is you that come forward that must learn to give to another is the gift. Are you helping the local shelters? Are you picking an envelope off a tree for a poor youth that needs clothing or a certain toy? This is also very giving. Are you giving food? Are you giving comfort? Are you helping those in need? This is what Christ brought to you. How will you let your life be lifted? Any way you want. There is no, excuse me, there's no one way to do this. But when you're not teaching the youth in your home and around you that giving is the love and energy that brings things into a more abundant fashion, then you're only filling them with half-truths. It's up to you how you want to raise your children. It's up to you how you want to hold a holiday. But remember those in need. You are here to help one another. For the brother that lives on the street and the sister that lives in the shelter, they need your kindness, your love, your respect. Having a wonderful meal in your home with family and friends, this is a beautiful event. Going to church to work through your beliefs, going to your beautiful entertainments, your symphonies, your ballets, your musicals, through the Christmas holiday, these are beautiful events. Anything to let your heart soar and be happy. Not the bills that will be coming in after the holiday. This does not move you in a flowing manner. Teach your child to give to another. Teach yourself. Have you been taught how to share the gift of giving, not through monetary value, but through love, respect, honor? All of these can bring you into a higher level of being. Whether you keep Santa Claus or let him drift away is up to you. This is your life. You lead it the way you find respect and honor. Know that the true gift, excuse me, is you, your heart. Your love and your respect are the gift you are searching for, and so are others. Don't race through lines at the store and think you're going to find happiness. Don't race through this holiday trying to buy, and expect to be happy on Christmas Day. Don't expect to have a good feeling after the holiday if you did not share and give well of yourself. We hope you have all that you are looking for. And the first place to start is respect and honor of thyself and those around you. We wish you all the best, always. We love you unconditionally. Move into the light with your very being. No one's trying to tell you what to do. We all choose our own way. My mother, her way. I, mine. and now my daughter and her child. Each one had to make their own decision, right or wrong. We're doing the best we can. I just was sent a most beautiful video on YouTube from my daughter, and it was about, what are they called? Just a moment. It's called Try Not to Cry. And if you look it up, they have a young man going around New York and seeing the homeless in bad shape and thinking, how can I help? I see this man needs shoes and socks, but I have to go here. I can't get it done. How am I going to help this person? And he thought to use Amazon. And he actually ordered different things when he stopped to ask the people, what do you need? Shoes, socks, backpacks, sleeping bag. What is it you're looking for? What do you need at this moment? Because you're suffering and I want to help. He asked them what they needed. They didn't ask for much. Is it too much to ask for a pair of shoes? Set of socks? One man was almost in tears over getting long underwear. Let's be serious, folks. This is basic need. And they were so moved by it that someone cared. Amazon, actually, he would give the description of where they were, and if he had their name and described what they looked like, they were delivering packages to these people with these small things that we all need. Now that's a good way to go through Christmas. It's a good way to love your neighbor. I'm going to let you go with this thought. Be of heart.